fact. Like to see. So they had a free day, and
okay,
E4, E4 strong move.
What's Dubov gonna do? He can play E5, he can play the Sicilian. He could surprise, but he also seems surprised. No, there comes pawn to E5, solid move. Praggnanandhaa. Zip.
Think we are waiting for a knight move now.
Knight f3 would be a favorite, like if you went on Poly Market now, I would think. Knight f3 is like 85%. And then, I don't know, bishop c4, 10%, knight c3, 3%, king's gambit, 0%.
Anything else, should be like fairly,
knight f3,
fairly unlikely.
Knight c6 on the board. Here it's closer, bishop b5 or bishop c4, both can happen in a top game. That's the Spanish. Dubov, normally not a Berlin player, prefers the Marshall or other lines. Let's see what's happening today. Pawn to a6, bishop a4, knight to f6.
Okay.
I was with Dubov on the Magnus Carlsen team for 2 World Championship matches, and at least in one of those, the Marshall was heavily featured. But of course, that's a couple years ago. Theory has moved on. Let's see what Daniil has added to his weaponry since then. Pawn to b5, bishop to b3 will be played. Black typically castles. Then he has this devious idea after pawn to c3 to go pawn to d5. Typically modern top players don't allow this, but instead they play a different move here.
Yeah. c3.
c3 played, just as I said it.
Played.
And as a Marshall player, I'm a Marshall player myself, usually this is a strange situation, because you're used to people don't call your bluff and play some a4 or h3 or d3. And then when they do, you're thinking, like, you know everything works, but white has many options and it's hard to always keep them in mind. Prag says, no, I don't want your pawn. He goes, takes on d5, knight takes. Here white had the chance to take the black's pawn on e5, but Praggnanandhaa says, no thank you. This is the start to all these long theoretical lines. Pawn to c6, pawn to d4, bishop to d6, rook here, queen here, and so on and so forth. But Praggnanandhaa says, no, you can keep your pawn for now, goes h3, which is very rare, clearly intended to get Dubov out of book.
Super rare move, and I imagine e4 is the critical move here, right? e4, rook e4, okay, that's from what I see, like there was one
I've
game.
never seen this move before, and I've played the Marshall all my life. My instinct would be to just go bishop
this
to
is what
b7.
a normal person would do. easy when computer tells you there is knight f5.
No, I mean, you can always make up some storyline. All your pieces are where they belong, so now it's time. But if you don't see the tactic...
Alright, so now queen f5.
Plays queen f5.
Where white is just not worse, apparently.
Yeah, in general endgames without this danger to the king, white was fine.
Yeah, wait, but there's also this h4 move, which is actually... maybe I'm just trying to make stuff up. h4, because I see Compy gives knight e2, queen e2, takes b1, and...
Okay, now Prag just takes. I think he's happy to have the queens off the board. Queen takes, probably rook takes. I don't know if... this is a virtue to knight e2 check, trying to make a draw. I'm not sure if he wants to make a draw. That's a funny move. King f1, h3, and you're arguing if the king goes to e1. Now he can take.
Then I can take on f5 with the knight. Rook f4, rook g2, rook f5, rook g1, which apparently also is not better for black.
Yeah. No, the normal move would be rook takes f5, of course, but since he hasn't played it, he's thinking about something at least.
Let's move 40. Still has to make one more move before, and he's on seconds. He actually has to.
Yeah, 20 seconds, and he does.
He takes. So rook to f5, and now apparently somehow black is just not better. It probably has enough with this e pawn, enough kind of play
to distract white, but black can't really make progress, while white has some potential with these pawns.
Yeah, rook f5.
Also looks like black can simplify a knight e2.
Rook moves, take the bishop, and play some...
At least safe.
Yeah, it is completely safe.